As the opinion of a stronger player than us who is joining us in the studio, we have Ray Robson with an incredible start, 2.5 out of 3, despite starting with 2 of those 3 games being with black. Ray, how's it feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Today's game was pretty complicated. I'm not really sure what to think about it. I think it was...
It started off quite slow with the Gioco Piano, but after that it just exploded.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Italian isn't really... I mean, it's kind of a slow line, but it's very complicated.
Not anymore.
These days there's tons of theory. So I actually played, I think, a novelty in the opening with d5.
Let me get to that point. Way back here.
Yeah.
d5 in this position.
Yeah, because already knight d7 is a little bit unusual, and normally the idea would be to play with f5 if you're going to move the knight to d7.
Ray, I have to ask you one question. How do you keep all the Italians straight? How do you not confuse one with the other?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I get confused also. I guess, let's say if you're black, I guess you just try to choose like one sort of setup for a particular game and just look at all the lines in that variation. If you're white, you probably need to remember a lot more because black can do so many different things. So it's a difficult opening, difficult opening to prepare. But yeah, I mean, what he did was interesting. Takes 6, knight e3, all very natural. I played f5, and then he went d4. And after e4, I spent a lot of time because I thought e4 he was going to play c4, which is like very sharp. So I spent, I used up all my time advantage thinking about this, and then a bishop f7.
Right, you spent all your time.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Bishop f7, d5. One idea was knight e5, knight takes e5, knight takes, bishop c5.
Bishop c5 here.
So he traps my rook, but I should have some play. Knight can come to d3, queen can come to g5 with some threats. It's very complicated. So that's what I was thinking about. But instead he just played knight h2 immediately. And so I felt really dumb because I would have moved instantly if I knew he was going to play knight h2. But yeah, this position is still very unclear. Like I can play f4, which looks very tempting. Looks like I have a big attack, but after he just moves the bishop back, I don't know how to continue. Yeah, bishop,
C1.
Not sure which one, but one of the squares. Then e4 is weakened now because my f-pawns move, so c4 is an idea always. And his knight now has a square on g4 in the future.
Yeah.
So it's not clear. So instead, I kind of played much more slowly, and then the game was, just a lot of maneuvering, but it felt like he was putting some practical pressure on me. I didn't think my position was like bad, but he was putting some practical pressure, and then much later in the game, maybe around move 30, he made a move like queen b6, which was very, very unexpected.
This is a very complicated game, but yeah, queen b6 here.
Yeah, I mean, he just moved his queen all the way away from his king. My last move was rook e8, so it's clear I have some ideas to maybe play e3 and finally get some sort of direct play going. Instead of queen b6, I was kind of concerned about d5. C takes d5, and now very interesting move c5 maybe. If I don't take, then he has a passed pawn. So if I take, bishop takes f6, gf6, queen f6. Rook e7 looks the most logical, then rook b8, rook e8, rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes f5. It's equal material. You would think it's completely fine for black, but somehow his knight's activating. Yeah. I have some weaknesses, and there's some concrete lines, like let's say queen d6, knight g4, king g7. Looks like everything's secure, but he has queen h5. He hits h6, and my knight's pinned to the bishop. And if queen f4, then d5 hangs. It's very unfortunate. I couldn't find like a easy defense here. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do if he went for that. Instead, queen b6. We were both now low on time. And yeah, then I just went for the attack. And I'm not sure if we played the best moves, but in general, it seemed like the game completely shifted in my direction at this point. Queen d8, and now, yeah, bishop e8. Maybe he kind of underestimated this. He doesn't really have any threats, and I'm threatening the bishop and the knight with the rook, and seems like, yeah, I'm just winning material by force here.
Yeah, this is collapsing, and of course after, yeah, this is not going to hold. The 2 pieces are too powerful. Oh, nice. It seems like you outplayed your opponent in that complication. He wasn't able to keep pace.
Yeah, I can
dead.
show one line at the very end of the game,
Sure.
the last move that he made. So here, so I'm threatening the rook. I'm threatening knight e4 actually to block his queen from defending g2. So he has to hope for some miracle perpetual ideas. So rook e7 I thought was the best try, and then if knight e4 maybe he can sack. I mean, it probably doesn't work, rook g7, but he can try it. So instead, I thought the most precise was knight 6 or knight 3 to d5.
Knight 6 to d5.
Knight 6 to d5.
Yeah.
And now if rook g7, king g7, queen d7, king f6, queen checks somewhere, king f7, and then I block on e7 with the knight, and everything's defended. So I thought that was a clean win.
Wow.
Ray, back-to-back victories with the black pieces, the second one. How do you feel at this point, and who do you have tomorrow?
Yeah, so my previous game I was just white, so it wasn't back-to-back with black, but yeah. My next game, I think I'm white against Jeffrey.
White against Jeffrey. That's a big matchup. We
That
wish you
is
good luck, and we'll see you in the next rounds.
Thanks.